Hey guys, so I'm here at Doc's Knob Shelter in Virginia. Just left Pearisburg. This is the first shelter you hit going south. There's this giant map of Virginia, and you are here. So you guys can get a visual of just how huge this freaking state is. This is the AT going along this line. So thankfully, I only have about that much of it left. So almost there. But finally feeling recharged. It took me a while to kind of get out of just a mental funk I've been in for a while. And a lot of it now, finally the weather has cooled down. That's a huge factor. I've actually met some people, talked with some hikers. Had a really good conversation last night with a guy named Rightfoot, who was one of the caretakers, temporary caretaker at the Angels Rest Hostel. And really interesting guy, very multifaceted. Really cool guy. I know enough about sailing to be somewhat competent and conversant with him on that. He had done a lot of sailing and a lot of traveling experience, and retired firefighter and EMT, and he's got like well over 4,500 trail miles on the AT. He's done multiple sections upon multiple sections. So really enjoyed just hanging out, having conversation, and with other long distance hikers, not just like day hikers and section hikers. And I might have a potential career path in mind. Finally, I had a light bulb go off in conversation with him, and I don't know if I'm going to reveal that. I'll wait till I get some headway on that. I used to work for this awesome guy at electrical company I worked for. He owned the company. And some of the advice he gave, one I'll never forget, is when you want to accomplish something, don't tell anybody. When you want to quit something, tell everybody, because they'll hold you accountable. So I kept the AT thing damn quiet. Nobody in my company knew until the day I quit, following that advice. But it was a great company. I want to do a video later on the whole electrical thing and why, things I really love about it and things I really don't like about it. But it was a great opportunity. I learned a lot more than electrical stuff on that job. I learned a lot of just like life and work ethic things. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna actually time myself for like a 30-minute break and then head on. I've had a lot of caffeine today, as you might tell by how shaky the camera is and by how fast I am talking. And I've just decided that 20 days on trail, 360 miles, I'm going to be caffeinated through it. And this is how we're going to roll. I've been having a really hard time dragging my ass out of bed the last few days. And I've decided that for these last few days, I'm going to hit the trail at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to wake up at 5:30, pack and go. And then have lunch later. I like that strategy of not eating immediately, but getting down trail a little ways. And I'll keep you posted and let you guys know how that goes. But this trail, the shelter is pretty sweet. It's right up there with Potomac AT stuff. They've got a bench and a wraparound. It's pretty cool. All right, guys. Till next time.